I am a broke bitch. I have less than 2k in my bank account. However, there are certain people on this earth that have lots more than that. Billions, if not trillions. But today, we are reacting to the Billionaire Aura tier list by Tommy Tears. Let's get straight into the video.
Billionaires ranked by Aura. One day, Warren Buffett's son, Peter, was playing at home when he fell down the stairs. He was in serious pain, lying at the bottom of the staircase when he heard the front door open. It was his dad, home from work. Warren walked into the hall, saw his son crumpled on the floor, and paused. He looked down at Peter and calmly asked,
"What's new?"
He then stepped right over his son, walked up the stairs, and went into his study to read his investment reports. Locked in, S tier. For years, Mark Zuckerberg's aura was defined by him.
What the fuck? How? So he just ignored his son who fell on the floor, and that's aura. Also, where the fuck has he got this story from?
For years, Mark Zuckerberg's aura was defined by him in his backyard, awkwardly grilling meats and talking to a camera with a bottle of Sweet Baby Ray's BBQ sauce sitting there like a prop. People suspected he was either a robot or an alien. Then, sometime in 2023,
Is that photo real? What was that like? Where he's like really white. Was it sun cream? Mark Zuckerberg white face. Was it actually like, what is this? Is it like a face mask? Used mineral-based sunscreen. Okay, yeah, I remember seeing that image. He did used to look a little fucking goofy, didn't he? Oh, it's covered by the chat. If he's gonna keep spamming this fucking sound effect, I swear to God.
People suspected he was either a robot or an alien. Then, sometime in 2023, he had a public relations rebirth. Suddenly, he was shredded. He was posting videos winning jiu-jitsu gold medals. He challenged Elon Musk to a literal cage match.
That's not even like a discussion. I've seen like Dana White talk about it, where it's like Elon could do like anything he wants. He's the hardest worker. Mark Zuckerberg would fuck him up. Any guy with jiu-jitsu or any sort of fighting experience, right, is beating another guy. Like if it's a level playing field and the only difference is that they've done some jiu-jitsu training, they're gonna fucking win. Now, the only thing with jiu-jitsu is jiu-jitsu's sick, right? But you do have to go to the ground, and the ground, if you're in a street fight, it's like a dangerous place to be. Well, obviously, you can clamber over them, but if they've got one mate that can kick you in the head, you're kind of like stuck. Whereas if you train boxing, I'm not saying boxing's better, it depends on the fucking situation. If it's street fight, I think I'd rather be a boxer, because your cardio is going to be fucking insane because you're a boxer, and also your one punch is going to be unreal, and you're just going to learn to keep your distance. Muay Thai is the best on the streets. Is Muay Thai is like, it's like kickboxing, isn't it? Like it's boxing but with kicking as well. Would I beat Mark Zuckerberg? Absolutely fucking not. He's a jiu-jitsu, like, it doesn't matter. If I'm about 80 kilo, right? I think I'm about 80 kilo. If I meet another guy that's 80 kilo and he's got any sort of fighting experience, I'm cooked. The only way I could beat an 80 kilo guy, right, is if they're less fit than me, because then I would just be able to out-fitness them. But then if they land one punch. But my point is, Mark Zuckerberg is beating the shit out of Elon Musk, all right?
He's now raising his own Wagyu cattle on beer and macadamia nuts. The man is on the most calculated aura rebuilding quest in human.
He's feeding cows on beer.
Raising his own Wagyu cattle on beer and macadamia.
Surely that's not true. Can you give cattle beer? No. So where the fuck's that come from?
The man is on the most calculated aura rebuilding quest in human history. He's come a long way, but that Sweet Baby Ray's video dug a deep, deep hole. He's climbing out, but he's not out yet. B tier. In 2019, Taylor Swift's master recordings of her first 6 albums were sold. She didn't own them, her old label did, and they sold them to a man she publicly despised. She was trapped. She lost her entire catalog. So the moment her contract legally allowed it, she announced she was going to re-record all of them. The Taylor's version re-records became more successful than the originals, convincing her entire fan base and all of Hollywood to use her new versions, not the old ones. She completely devalued the asset he bought and made $1 billion in the process. All that being said, she's still a basic white girl, A tier. In 1998, Jay-Z wanted to sample Hard Knock Life from the musical Annie. However, the creators never cleared.
Oh my god, that's what that song is. Like 10 years ago, I wanted to know what that song was in like an old Sidemen video. Oh my god, it's from Annie. It's my dog's name.
Life from the musical Annie. However, the creators never cleared samples for hip hop. They turned everyone down. So Jay-Z wrote them a personal letter explaining how growing up in the Marcy projects, he lived that hard knock life. The creators were so moved, they instantly granted him the rights. The song became a 5 million selling global smash. Jay-Z is a man who gets what he wants. He also records entire classic albums from memory without ever writing any lyrics down. He also became hip-hop's first billionaire. And finally, he's married to Beyonce, S tier. Bill Gates put a computer on every desk on...
Okay, I think this guy's spitting a lot of waffle, but I'm going to allow it because Beyonce's hot.
Bill Gates put a computer on every desk on the planet. He got this mugshot taken in 1977 for a traffic violation, and he's smiling. That's probably his highest aura moment. But he's the nerd of nerds. This is how he dances. And he got himself tangled up with Jeff. World-changing brain, absolutely zero it factor. C tier. In 1993, an NBA role player named LaBradford Smith scored 37 points on Michael Jordan. After the game, Smith supposedly patted him on the back and said, "Nice game, Mike." Jordan was so personally insulted, he told his teammates he would score Smith's 37 points in the first half of their rematch the very next night. MJ dropped 36 points by halftime. Years later, it was revealed Smith never said a word. Jordan made the entire thing up just to create a slight and motivate himself. He also gets paid around $300 million per year from his Jordan brand with Nike. S tier. Oprah. Jensen Huang.
Bears. I mean, is that aura? He just made up like a fake story. I mean, the fact that we're even like legitimately saying aura.
Jensen Huang founded Nvidia and bet the entire company on AI and gaming graphics when nobody else saw the vision. He wears the same black leather jacket for every single public appearance. He has...
That's not the same as one jacket. Okay. That's different to that one.
Same black
leather
different. Jacket.
It's all just fucking different. This guy's full of waffle.
For every single public appearance. He has the company logo tattooed on his arm. Nvidia is now the largest company in human history with over a
I'm not dissing his leather jackets. The leather jackets are fine. I'm dissing the guy making this video saying he wears the same leather jackets. Also, getting a tattoo of the company that's made you a fucking billionaire isn't that deep.
Now the largest company in human history with over a $4 trillion market cap. He is the undisputed main character of the tech industry. S tier. Kim K is all over the place.
All right, what's Kim K's aura? He's going to say D.
She launched her entire career with a tape. Since then, she's basically just famous for being famous. However, she somehow turned that into a multi-billion-dollar empire. Also, did anyone's girlfriend ever force them to watch Keeping Up with the Kardashians? Yeah, bro.
I saw a clip of Keeping Up with the Kardashians. I've never watched it. Oh my god, it was the most jarring fucking. It was. I don't know whether it was like a minute-long clip on Twitter or something, but I saw. Oh my god, I watched some fucking bullshit. Right? Don't get me wrong. YouTube. I watched some bullshit on YouTube. But Side Memory Acts is bullshit. But Keeping Up with the Kardashians is like, I'm not even going to do an impression of it because it's going to be a bad impression. It's just them constantly bitching about each other. Oh my god, it's so frustrating. But also, why am I getting rage baited? Just don't watch the show.
Show was so unbelievably stupid, and yet anyone who's been forced to watch it knows they keep you locked in. Whatever they're doing is obviously working. The hustle.
Shot, fire. Okay, I'm just going to be weird. I mean, Kendall's the best looking, but...
working. The hustle is real, but the aura, I don't know. C tier. For the first 20 years of Amazon, Jeff Bezos was just a tech nerd. He was just some guy packing books in a garage. This then turned into the biggest store in the world, but he still had minimal aura. Then, in 2017, he suddenly appeared in public looking absolutely cartoonishly shredded. Apparently, he hired a celebrity trainer who works with guys like Tom Cruise, and he went from eating garbage to a high-protein, fish-heavy diet. Then, in 2019, he got divorced. This fully unlocked him. He commissioned a gazillion-dollar, 417-foot-long super yacht. It's so...
That's actually the best looking yacht that I've ever, like, it's not like all white and shit. That looks fire.
It's so big, it needs its own $100 million support yacht just to carry the helicopter. He's throwing massive parties on it with every celebrity imaginable. He recently got married, and this time the wedding was basically a red carpet event. Leonardo DiCaprio,
I Fucking hell, bro. Like, he's not even a bad looking guy. Like, he's old, but he's like one of the richest. What's going on there? I'm sorry, I know I'm chopped, but Jesus.
Leonardo DiCaprio, Tom Brady, Sydney Sweeney, just an insane group of A-list celebrities that definitely aren't friends with each other.
Yeah, that's a really good point. Like, I understand you're Jeff Bezos, right? You're not gonna have, I don't know, maybe he does have loads of friends. You're not gonna have like many close friends because it's all a facade. You're so rich, everyone just wants to know you. Okay, but like, why are celebrities just meeting with other celebrities? Like, that must be just so awkward. I mean, it's just random people, but like, oh, we're celebrities and we're with other. I'd hate it. Don't get me wrong, if I'm getting paid a bag to be there, I'll be there, but that's because I'm doing a job, not because I want to be there. You know what I mean?
Aren't friends with each other or Bezos. He's also got Blue Origin, where he actually launches himself into space. These days, he looks less like a tech founder and more like a guy who's about to sell you weapons in a Fast and Furious movie. A tier. Rion.
Huh? To hang up that computer call.
This guy is such a gooner that made this video.
Come over here and kiss me on my hot mouth.
A tier. In 2012, Elon Musk had S tier aura. He was the real life Tony Stark. But then he really stepped.
Yeah, Elon did ruin it. I low-key used to be a little bit of like a, you know, when he used to do, when did he do meme review with like PewDiePie? Or like there was an episode of PewDiePie or like Elon Musk did, and he was like laughing at like the dead horse at the bottom of the pool or some shit. That was good Elon time, and then he just went fucking downhill.
Onto the main stage of American culture. We saw this and this. Love him or hate him, you cannot deny the fact. No matter how much money somebody has, you just can't buy aura. F tier. You might not know Bernard Arnault's name, but he was recently the richest man in the world, and now he's somewhere in the top 10. He's the CEO of LVMH, which means he basically owns everything luxury. Louis Vuitton, Dior, Tiffany & Co., Hennessy, and many, many more. In France, he's famously known as the Wolf in the cashmere coat. His entire empire was built on ruthless, hostile takeovers. His signature move is to find an old, iconic family-run brand, buy a small stake, and then use his massive wealth to exploit family feuds and shareholder drama. He'll promise to be a friendly partner, and the moment he's in the door, he pits family members against each other, seizes total control, and kicks the founders to the curb. His battle for Gucci in the 90s is legendary. He secretly bought up a 34% stake in the company. When Gucci's CEO realized—
How do you secretly buy 34%? I don't know, good business model? I mean, yeah, it's kind of smart.
he was being hunted, he panicked and sold a huge stake to Arnault's other arch rival just to block him. Arnault lost out on Gucci, but he was forced to sell his shares, so he walked away with a $700 million profit. He's so famously relentless that one business competitor said, "Even when Bernard loses, he wins." The man almost never gives interviews. He just moves in silence, acquiring his rivals and controlling what—
He has got that weird face, hasn't he? Where it's like so big at the top and then it's really skinny here. Like, don't get me wrong, I have a big head, but it's in proportion. Also, luxury brands are fucking like, if you ever see me go in and buy, right, like, let's say we make it one day down the line, boys. If you ever see me walking into like a luxury designer store and I'm buying anything other than maybe, I like aftershave, I like cologne, alright? So I'd buy that shit. But if you see me whipping out like a fucking Louis Vuitton £2,000 jacket, literally just fucking docks me or some shit. Looks like the villain from Wreck-It Ralph. Oh my god, that's a shout. Yeah, actually, that is him. That's oh.
Hey guys, I'm gonna tell you a story about a girl I dated many years ago.
We're not there yet.
His rivals and controlling what aura looks like for the rest of the 1%. He's the final boss of old money European wealth. B tier. In 2002, Sports Illustrated put LeBron James on the cover as a high schooler, calling him the chosen. He faced the most impossible hype in sports history. Somehow, he exceeded the hype. Although he has had some major fumbles, the decision was an all-time low aura move, and many of his social media posts are lacking aura. But then there's this. He willed his team back from a 3-1 deficit against a 70
What am I watching? There's just red arrows to...
media.
Like, okay, yeah, they're recording him. Surprised he's a fucking celebrity.
He willed his team back from a 3-1 deficit against a 73-win team to win a ring for his home state. He became a billionaire while still playing. He's had his mid moments, but at the end of the day, his nickname is literally the King, S tier. In the 1970s, George Lucas was trying to get his weird space movie made. Fox had zero faith in it, so he made them a deal. He offered to take a massive pay cut on his director's fee from $500,000 down to $150,000. All he asked for in return were two things they thought were worthless: the rights to the merchandise and the sequel. The movie was Star Wars. That one deal became the single greatest business.
Holy shit, that's hard. He took a cut because he had so much oh, wow.
The single greatest business decision in Hollywood history. Those rights he held onto generated billions in revenue from toys, games, and videos. And then, in 2012, he sold the entire company, Lucasfilm, to Disney for $4 billion. S tier. Most people know Steven Spielberg for his movies, but his single greatest aura move is a business deal. In the 1980s, he signed on as a creative consultant for Universal Studios theme parks. In exchange, he gets 2% of ticket sales plus a cut of concessions at both Universal parks in Orlando and the one in Japan. The deal is in perpetuity, which means forever. We don't know.
Wait, why did he get that? Bro, that's insane. A 2% cut of the revenue for these places just for one guy. Who the fuck? As part of the agreement, private equity, Spielberg can put 2% of ticket sales, portion of gross revenue. What? Who signed that off? I mean, Spielberg's happy, but what the fuck?
We don't know the exact numbers, but based on Universal's multi-billion-dollar annual
I was going to say, for the full year revenue in 2024, and he takes 2% of that. So what's that, 800 mil? No, wait, 80 mil. 800 mil would be 10%, so 80 mil. So it'd be like 160 mil. What the fuck?
Revenue, it's estimated he gets a check between $30 and $50 million every single year for doing nothing. He's had the option to buy out his contract by receiving a lump sum. At this point, his buyout would likely be over $1 billion. Spielberg has shown no interest in ending the contract. This is on top of his other job, where he directed Jaws at 27 and invented the summer blockbuster. He created E.T., Indiana Jones, and Jurassic Park. And finally, he directed Schindler's List and Saving Private Ryan. A tier.
Those last two were actually really good. I mean, he kind of just went through the first ones and said they had awe, and I don't know. But Tommy Tit, I mean, it was a good video. Bro, forgot CEO of Alibaba. 2012 Elon Musk, because I mean, that comment's always said, but it's take so bad. The video must be rage bait. Yeah, 100%.